Hi, in this video I'm gonna show you how to get sharks on an Ironman. This method is not really that optimal for regular accounts. It is, however, pretty nice for Ironman where you can bank a lot of sharks without the requirement of the fishing level or even the angler outfit or even fishing minnows. This is just simple way of buying sharks. First, make your way to Zeya. I am not sure if you need any favor for this. I think you need some favor in Piscarilius house though, because you're going to be using a shop in Piscarilius. I would recommend that you have graceful and preferably a stamina potion. What will be a lot helpful or very helpful is the kharedst memoirs. You get this book from completing some some quest here on Zeya, and then you can fill it with pages that you get from these quests. So the Fisher's Flute brings you to this piscarilius house if you did not know that, which is located right here. So if you're getting to Zeya from Port Sarim, you're here. Just run north. So I'm going to run from the center over here. Just gonna run south, and this is where you make the or repair the cranes for favor, unless you did the quests that gave you favor. So you're gonna run to this shop over here, and there's a guy called Frankie. Trade him, and there's sharks in this store. They're about 200 each. So you just hop worlds, and you get a full inventory. There's about 10 in stock, uh, and there's obviously a lot of people doing this. Uh, I'm right now logged in during almost peak time in America, so there's as you can see there's a lot of people logged in, like 1,500, and all of this. So I'd recommend doing it during the morning or so. You see there's not that very much, but if you're lucky during the morning you can probably get about 1,000 sharks an hour, which is very nice actually. So um, this is just a daily that I do. You hop worlds, and if you're lucky during the mornings, there's 10 in stock in every world. So you only have to hop like basically 3 times, and then you go back. So once you've bought the sharks, you just run back. You could use the kharedst memoirs, teleport to the Fisher's Flute, and you'll get back up here again north. However, when you are out of charges, you have to fill it back up with the charges, and the way to fill it up is by going to the land's end, which is located all the way down here, right here. This is where you fill it back up again, and that's very far away. So I only recommend that you use this um, when you're going back. So you run back all the way to the bank, you bank the sharks, teleport to the Fisher's Flute, you're back at the square, and then you run south. So you see you have 6 memoirs remaining. I think at max, or at one point it can only hold at least 8 charges. So I would not recommend that you really waste it unless you're fine with going to the Land's End and actually, stocking back up on charges. Now I'll have to say that this store, it restocks one shark every 10 minutes. So if you're doing this, you might have to wait a while before you do this. And the reason why I say this is because if you're doing this in the mornings, you're probably not even gonna have to. You probably might not even make it to even 1,000 sharks, maybe, unless you're really lucky and no one else is doing this. However, this method is fairly known right now by the Ironman community. Roughly half a year ago, it wasn't that known really. No one did this like half a year ago because no one really knew about it. It just happened that lots of people discovered it and some other YouTubers made videos on it. So, but this is how you bank sharks as an Ironman if you don't have the fishing level for it. Um, so yeah, it's not that hard really. Um, and that's a simple way of getting it. Bye.